So what if you could build a YouTube channel that pulls in thousands of dollars a month, but you never have to show your face or spend a single dime on software? Sounds a little too good to be true, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to decode a system that does exactly that. Let's break it all down.
Let's just start with a number that gets everyone's attention: $3,000 a month. Yeah, that's the actual revenue a real channel was able to hit using the exact method we're about to unpack. It's a really impressive number for sure, but how they got there is even more incredible.
And here's the kicker. This didn't take years of grinding. We're talking about just 4 months, from scratch, with no camera, no fancy microphone, no complicated editing. So the question is, how on earth is that even possible for a brand new channel starting from absolute zero?
Well, the secret isn't some expensive software or having years of video editing experience. The success of this channel really just comes down to one thing: a simple, repeatable system. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now: decode it, step by step.
Okay, so what is this secret? It's really not about learning a dozen different complicated AI tools. It's all about a fundamental shift in your workflow, and it's powered by one single free tool that does pretty much all of the heavy lifting for you.
I mean, think about the old way of making faceless videos for a second. You'd need a tool for scripting, right? Then another one for the AI voiceover, a third one for stock footage, and then you'd have to figure out how to stitch it all together in some editing software. This new system, it just throws that entire complicated mess right out the window.
The one tool that makes all this possible is Google's NotebookLM. Think of it like an all-in-one content creation studio. You can feed it source material, like, say, transcripts from other popular videos, and it uses AI to analyze them, come up with new ideas, write full scripts, and get this, even create the final video for you. Yeah, complete with visuals and a voiceover.
So how do we actually use this thing? Well, this first step is absolutely critical. Before you create a single thing, you need a blueprint for success. And, the smartest way to do that is to just reverse engineer what's already working on YouTube.
And the process is actually pretty straightforward. First, you just go find a successful channel in a niche you're interested in. Next, use a free little tool like the Grab It Chrome extension to copy the links of their most popular videos. You're basically just gathering their greatest hits. Then, you feed these links directly into NotebookLM, giving the AI the raw data of what success actually looks like in that niche. Now, this prompt right here, this is the key. You're basically telling the AI to put on its detective hat and decode the success formula. It's going to analyze all those videos and spit out a complete breakdown of their target audience, their tone, their script structure, everything. You're left with a literal playbook for what works.
All right, once you have that winning formula in your hands, it's time to put it to work. This is where you use that blueprint to automate the creation of your own original content, which takes all the guesswork out of the process.
Right inside of NotebookLM, you can ask for things like channel names and video ideas. And the magic here is that these aren't just random suggestions. The AI generates these ideas based on the viral videos you already fed it. That means your topics are pretty much proven to connect with your target audience before you even start. So once you've picked a title you like, the next prompt does all the heavy lifting. You just tell the AI to use that decoded formula to write a full script. It'll mimic the successful style you already analyzed. And in just a few minutes, boom, you have a complete, natural-sounding script ready to go.
Now for the best part, actually generating the video. You just paste your script into the Studio feature. You can choose a clean format like Explainer with a whiteboard style. That works great for these types of videos. And then all you have to do is click Generate.
And this is where it gets kind of wild. NotebookLM takes your script and just does everything else. It generates a voiceover, it finds relevant visuals, and it edits it all together into a finished video. The entire process, from idea to final product, happens in minutes, and it's free. It's just incredible. But a great video is pretty useless if nobody clicks on it, right? So the final step in this creation process is all about optimizing for discovery and getting that all-important click from a potential viewer. The system doesn't just stop at creating the video. Back in your notebook, you can use the simple prompt to generate titles that are optimized for a high click-through rate, or CTR. The AI knows what kinds of words and phrases grab attention, and it'll give you several powerful options to choose from.
And for thumbnails, you don't need to be some kind of graphic designer. A free tool like Canva is absolutely perfect. The key here is just simplicity. Use a clean template, a simple visual like a stick figure to create a focal point, and then add that bold, compelling text from your high CTR title. It's all about being clean, clear, and clickable.
Okay, so we've decoded the entire system. But look, having the tools and knowing the steps, that's really only half the battle. To actually succeed with this method, you have to have the right mindset. So I know what you might be thinking. Is it really that easy? Just pushing a few buttons? And, well, on the technical side, yeah, it kind of is. The system makes creating the videos incredibly simple. But the real challenge isn't technical at all. It's all about your approach and your consistency.
And this right here is the core takeaway. Success with this isn't about hard work. It's about smart work. The system we just went through, that's the smart part. That's your leverage. Your job is to just execute it over and over again. So try to remember these 3 keys. First, consistency is everything. You can't just quit after making a few videos. Second, you have to trust the formula. You're not guessing here. You are replicating a proven model of success. And finally, recognize the advantage you have. This method is still super new, which gives you a huge head start if you act on it now.
So, the system is laid out for you. The tools are free, and the blueprint for creating potentially viral content is right there. The AI assembly line is built and ready to go. The only question left is, what are you going to create with it?